We're live from the O'Connell Center in Gainesville, Florida for a preseason matchup between West Virginia and the Florida Gators. In the booth with me, J-Mac. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, sir? Ready for the next game?
Let's see if I can turn you up a little more here, a little low there. West Virginia gonna win the tip back to C.J. Jones, the freshman from Prolific Prep. Now it's Joshua Bolton, the transfer from Oregon, the new coach of the West Virginia Mountaineers. Down to Noble. He can't get it to go, but Bolton gets the layup and starts it off 2-0 for West Virginia.
Last week in the third team All-American, but I'm expecting he will have a big season.
Absolutely. A block there by Bolton. Harris with the ball now. C.J. Jones has it. Jones backs out, loses it. Now over to Adam Smith. He's going to push ahead here for the Florida Gators. He gets stripped, and Noble retains possession back to Bolton. Bolton now down to Jones. Jones at the Gator head here, hands it off to Joshua Bolton. Now to Wyatt Harris. Bolton going to go one-on-one, kicks it back to Harris, not on the shot clock. Harris comes off the screen from Tom Krieg. Harris's three-pointer, no good, but Tom Krieg, the freshman, right there for the putback.
Good follow. Florida started rocking tonight.
Here is J Money now over to Kurtz. Kurtz, little rocker step through, can't get it to go. The ball down to Joshua Bolton into the post. He goes to spin move, goes up for the layup, can't hit, rebounded by J Money.
Yeah, a small fella in the post.
Now Brooklyn Kurtz backdoor to J Money. Layup good, and Florida's on the board. Try to fix the sound here a little bit. Hang on. Harris three-pointer, no good. Krieg with another offensive rebound and another putback.
Those really crushing them on East Coast football. Luigi, the big boy for Florida, is not in the game.
Yeah, the All-American, Luigi Medici. 6-2 start here for West Virginia. J Money's going to have it down to the post for the Gators. His layup is good, and the Gators cut it to 2. Now Jones' jumper is no good. Rebounded by Krieg. And Krieg with another tip, and that's 6 points now, J-Mac, for Tom Krieg, the freshman.
Yeah, a lot of offensive rebounds. Box him out. That was too easy for Florida, so they need that bucket.
Yes. Sorry, I'm still messing with the audio real quick. Wyatt Harris up top, 8-6. Harris step back, elbow jumper, good. Timeout Gators. But how about the start from West Virginia, J-Mac?
Good start from West Virginia. They, of course, they're not going versus big boys from Florida, but it's a promising start. I like Bolton. I like how he started the game, and especially that freshman. Getting all the offensive rebounds.
Now we'll be right back.
Well, because they say is anything related to
All right, back here. Sorry about that. 10-6. 4:20 left here in the first. Luigi Medici with the ball. He's coming off the screen, working against Tom Krieg. Now down to Alden Smith in the post. He's going to go hop step. Jump hook, good, and the foul. Big, strong finish there from Alden Smith.
Good finish. Good finish by Smith.
All right, here we go. 10-9 game. Tom Krieg with the ball. Going to go baseline spin. Kicks it over to Newell. Now over to White Man. Man jumper up and no good.
Good behind by Smith.
Kyler Smith, jumper in transition, good. (11-10) lead for the Gators. White Man, another three. He's going to go back rim this time, no good. Rebounded by Smith again. Now Jacko Yank ahead to Kyler Smith, one-on-one with him. Tough finish for Kyler Smith, and Florida's got a lead 13-10, J-Mac.
Yeah, we knew once the unit got into Florida, they had separated a little bit, so it was important for Florida starters to give the second unit a cushion.
Yeah, absolutely. They just had to stay in there. Now here's Maine. Now over to Newell. Down to the post. Krieg gets blocked this time by Smith. Now it's Gumba Baba. Baba going to go lob to Medici. He throws it off the back of the rim.
They rushed preseason. They working it out.
Yeah, definitely. Trying to be a little flashy in the preseason for sure. Tom Krieg backdoor to Kyle Thomas Jr. He throws it down with two. West Virginia cuts the lead back to one. A layup that time. And Florida up by three.
Definitely a nice move. Took it straight to the heart of the defense.
Now here's Newell. James Newell going to go, gives the ball down to Maine. Maine spins to the baseline, gets fouled, and we'll go to the line for two. Fouls on Jacko Yank, his first.
Prolific prep champion right there in Maine.
Yes, he is. You're a prolific prep guy, aren't you?
Yep.
Alum,
rough times right now.
alum in the house. Do you think it's Mane, like the soccer player, Evan? Or is that actually your guy and you're telling me that it is? Free throw no good. Sub's going to check in here for the first time. It'll be Raphael Embiid coming in for Tom Krieg. Second free throw is good, 15-13. Gumba Baba going to bring it up here for the Florida Gators. Medici, jumper off the mark. Rebounded by White Man. Here we go, pushing ahead here for West Virginia. Kyle Thomas Jr. Now, Man's going to drive in. Floater off the glass. Little kiss off the glass. J-Mac good. Timeout, Florida. But West Virginia battling here.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight game, especially with the PG and Gumbo on the bench. So if Florida can keep it close with their starters, it may come down to a fourth-quarter game.
Absolutely. Still early here in the fourth. Minute 41 left in the first quarter. It'll be Luigi Medici, the first team All-American, formerly of West Virginia. Now Florida has the ball for the Gators. Pump fakes in the lane. Good defense by Thomas. Forces the miss. Newell has the ball now, gets stripped, kicks it back out top to Thomas. Now white man over to Thomas. Thomas back to man. Man to main. Now over to Embiid. Embiid's going to fire a three from the wing. Hits the rim a few times, goes out. And rebounded by Alden Smith. DC stop and pop for long, too good.
You got big feet.
Yeah, he definitely does. That big foot on the line. A steal here from Kyler Smith. He's going to go all alone. Smith goes up for the two-handed flush, and Florida opens it up to a 4-point lead.
Florida needs more movement in offense. A lot of in and around. There's a lot of movement with the starters.
Yeah, for sure. Man gets blocked. The defense turning up here for Florida. And Medici one-on-one. He drives in, kicks it over to the corner to Baba, who flies in for the layup.
That's going to be a dangerous duel all season long.
Yeah, they were great at West Virginia. Now they're going to be great at Florida for sure. 13 seconds left. Last shot of the quarter here. West Virginia will hold. Over to Maine. Maine's three-pointer off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Alden Smith, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Florida 21, West Virginia 15. We'll be right back. This is CSBA on Twitch. We'll go back to start of the second quarter. J-Mac, Florida opened up to a 6-point lead. What'd you like from the Gators?
Of course, I love their defense. Their defense has been cycling. West Virginia is definitely helping them because they're not being creative, especially with the second unit. There's a lot of ISO ball.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if the starting group can get it back. I believe both starting groups are back in. Here's Brooklyn Kurtz for Florida. Over to Adam Smith. Got a trio of Smiths on the team. This one's Adam, and he splashes the three. (24-15) backdoor to Wyatt Harris. His layup is good. Wyatt Harris is going to have to carry a big offensive load, him and Bolton, for this West Virginia squad, J-Mac.
Absolutely. You have to keep it close. If they let it get away, they don't have the fight to come back.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think they have the depth, yeah. Adam Smith, another three chance, this time from the top of the key, splashes it again.
It's too easy. Too easy.
West Virginia starters got a claw back. Here's Raphael Embiid. He's going to fire a three from the top of the key, and that'll help a little bit.
They need some momentum plays, and going back and forth is not going to do it, so they have to get a stop on defense.
Yeah, they do. Brooklyn Kurtz drives in. He gets fouled by C.J. Jones. That won't get it done, as Kurtz going to go to the line for a couple free throws for Florida.
Now that Florida is in the SEC, West Virginia, how you like the Tennessee chances for SEC championship?
Well, we got to win one first. Couldn't get it last year. Lost to Kentucky, but it definitely gets a lot harder with Florida entering. I think some SEC teams got. I think LSU got better. Kentucky's going to be strong as well. Auburn looked good in their opener yesterday, so I think the SEC is a lot better than it was last year, and I think we're going to see it for sure. About you, a new move for you. How you guys feeling about this season?
I gotta see how it go about. I love Murphy. I love Jim Bob. So we'll see.
Yeah, you definitely got a good squad over there. Texas Tech looking strong for sure. I'm excited to see the new look Red Raiders. Harris three-pointer no good. Chased down by DeAndre Williams, speaking of transfers, a transfer from Michigan State. Whoa! Banks comes down hard. That's Justin Banks.
That better be assist of the night.
That was a perfect lob from Kurtz to the freshman Justin Banks out of Sierra Canyon. Harris going to go up right-hand jump hook. Good. Harris is undersized, but he gets down to that post area. He's pretty good in there.
Yeah, that was a nice play, but the big man that was getting all his offensive rebounds, I forgot his name. He's not even in the middle anymore. He's up top.
Yeah, it's true. Jones gets blocked. Banks ends up with it. Here's Adam Smith. Smith now over to Kurtz. I thought he was too. He already hit one like that. Here's Kurtz into the lane. Two bigs around him. He's got an open man. Finds him. Adam Smith, three-pointer. Yes! And Brooklyn Kurtz doing a hell of a job distributing, J-Mac.
Absolutely. Their patience with their offense and their finding Smith. One of the Smith boys, and they light him up right now. Tough. Oh, dang, it went in.
So now here's Brooklyn Kurtz. Adam Smith, three-pointer. Tried to get another one, couldn't get it. Embiid gets the rebound, and West Virginia trying to put back-to-back baskets together after the stop.
Yeah, that was a hoop check by Adam Smith. Nothing wrong with it, though.
Now here's Kurtz. Kurtz over to Jay Money.
Mouse in the house. You gotta send that double.
Yeah, DeAndre Williams going to splash it home for three, though, and the Spartan, Michigan State Spartan transfer knocks it down.
That was a perfect setup. They recognized the double with the open man.
Now here's C.J. Jones. Jones over to Harris. Three-pointer. Harris splashes it home. West Virginia cuts it to 10. Florida's going to call a timeout.
A lot of West Virginia plays, it starts with no, then it goes in. So for Bolton, Coach Bolton, I know he would like a easier point for his offense.
Yeah, I think that they would like some easier baskets, but they'll take what they can get right now, huh?
Yeah, definitely. They got to keep it close.
37-27. Allen Smith now. Gumba Baba going to bring it up ahead here for Florida. Step through, no good. West Virginia with another stop. Backdoor to Krieg. Krieg layup good, and Krieg's got 8 points in the game.
Okay. If this West Virginia second unit can bring it closer, that's a big advantage for them going to say.
Yeah, it would be for sure. Jacko Yank gets the dunk there for Florida. 39-29. Ball down to Creek again. Creek's going to get double teamed. He tries to throw it over to the corner. It goes out of bounds. So a smart double team there by Florida.
You see it on the other end, Florida, they got an open three-pointer. On this end, West Virginia threw out of bounds. West Virginia, they have new players everywhere, so they just getting that chemistry together.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Drop 2K wants someone to gift him a sub. I want a hype train. Let's get a hype train up in here. Foul on Tom Krieg. Alden Smith going to go to the line for two. Let's get a hype train going up in here. I'll give away something in the second half. If we get a hype train.
Oh, that's my boy.
Take a break. 2 shots.
I got you, Drop. Or again, I got you. Well, you probably.
Smith first free throw is good. Drop loves the black West Virginia uniforms. I do too. I haven't seen those yet.
I'm not a fan of Florida or anything, so. born and raised Florida State fan, so nothing about Florida I like.
Absolutely not. Thomas gets fouled by Baba, and he'll go to the line for 2 for West Virginia. Try to cut this thing to single digits.
You think Baba can make one All-American team this season?
He could. I mean, he was a big part of that West Virginia team last year. He had a couple 30 or 20 plus point games. First free throw no good by Thomas. Did you wear him last season? I can't remember. For some reason I didn't have him saved, so maybe he did. Thomas' second free throw is good. It's a 10-point game. 3 minutes left here in the half.
Well, I take that as a positive because the bench haven't expanded the lead. So.
Yeah, they just can't let it get too far out here before the end of the half. Smith throws down an oop there.
Roll the foot down.
Baba in the chat saying he'll sign some autographs later. Tom Creek now, 7 seconds left. Gets dancing around with the ball, kicks it back out. A long 3 by White Man. Fade away, no good. Rebound and pulled down by Alden Smith as he lights up as his takeover goes. Kyler Smith now inside layup, good. Yeah, West Virginia tired. They just got to get to halftime here, I think.
Yep. Just hold on to whatever you can, West Virginia. Just hold on to whatever you can.
Good time out there, 44-30. West Virginia with first-year coach Bolton. They'll for sure be a good program here in the future as he gets his feet wet here in the league. Kyler was obviously the coach of the year last year with West Virginia, so Florida's going to be extremely tough.
West Virginia, tough company. Not doing nothing in favors either.
Main. Jumper top of the key, no good. Rebound and pull down by Alden Smith. Baba driving in. He goes up and blocked. Now White Man drives, dumps it off to Kyle Thomas, who gets fouled, and he'll go back to the line for 2. Foul on Alden Smith that time.
Passing the ball ahead, maybe a bit easier 2-on-1 fast break.
Yeah, they're doing a good job at least getting to the line. They got to convert from there.
Yes. What frustrates you more, missing free throws or the double you do now?
Probably free throws. Because you can't control the double all the time.
Yeah.
That free throw, you can get that free throw rating up, right? 44-30, minute 36 here left in the half. Kyle Thomas missed the first one.
Yeah, that's how Iowa lost the game. And in my eyes, last night they couldn't make free throws at the end.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Especially early season. Here is Jacko Yank. And over to Luigi Medici. He gets stripped. Maine has the ball, minute 20 left. Down to Mann, who gets fouled and the bucket. At least they're getting to the line, though. That's half the battle, I guess.
That's the best. Keep the game slow. Don't get to the line. You want to stop the clock, get points.
$48 in the chat. Appreciate you guys tuning into the game.
Just gotta make the free throw.
Man can't hit the free throw. I feel like we said that a lot tonight. Here's Gumba Baba for Florida, now down to Medici. Medici pull-up jumper rattles in and out. No good, but Alden Smith right there for the cleanup.
He got past Craig and he got off the rebound. That's a scary thing. Luigi haven't really had, well, Luigi Medici haven't really had a big game at all.
No, he really hasn't. Newell can't hit the three. He really hasn't. The Florida team could beat you in a lot of ways. Baba, Kyler Smith, Jacko Yank, Medici, Gumba, who's the other one in the starting unit right there? Alden Smith. They got some guys, so. Very diverse team. A steal here by Kyler Smith. And a steal right back by Noel. Newell going to go up for the layup off the steal, and that's a nice little gift there for the Mountaineers.
This will be the last possession. They got to get a stop.
Yep.
Get some type of momentum.
Don't let Florida go into the locker room with momentum here. Baba drives in. Euro step from Baba. Can't hit. Great move though.
Yeah. Pass it. Oh boy.
Jumper. He hits it though. He hit it. We'll give it to him. Jumper at the end of the half. Florida 48, West Virginia 37 into halftime. We'll be back at the start of the second half to CSBA on Twitch. J-Mac halftime. Florida or West Virginia closes it pretty decently strong here, but Florida's out to a 9-point lead. What do the Mountaineers got to do here in the second half?
Get back to what they did in the beginning, attack it and crash the offensive boards, because it's like their first shot is not going in with the starting unit, but they was getting offensive boards. That's how they got the lead first. That's not a strategy easy to duplicate, but that looked like the best one they had.
Yeah, I think so too. I see that they can get out and run a little bit as well. They've done pretty good in transition, more so than they have in the half court.
Passing the ball ahead is a big one. There's a lot of 1-on-3 going on. Pass the ball ahead.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. 48-37 Florida. Back here to Gainesville for the start of the second half. Get me 50 viewers in chat. We're only a couple away, and I'll give away something here in the second half. 9 points for Adam Smith at the half.
One of the many Smith boys. I think half of their team named Smith.
They got 3 of them. Alden, Adam, and Kyler. Yep. They're a big family in Gainesville. Adam Smith now down to Justin Banks. Banks into the post, gets stripped by Noble. Thomas Noble. Yeah, good start for sure. And Krieg gets fouled by Jay Money, so Tom Krieg. The high school champion from Mater Dei going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
And this is the best option for West Virginia. You want to get points when the clock's not moving. You just have to cash in.
Yeah, 51 in chat. So let's do this. I'm going to give away 2 bronze badges or 1 silver badge if you already got all bronze badges. So announcement is in the chat. Make sure you guys check that out. Type in badge in the chat. You will get a whisper saying you're entered into the giveaway. So make sure you type that in. And we'll draw that at the beginning of the 4th quarter. Again, 2 bronze badges if you don't have all of your bronze badges yet, or 1 silver badge if you got all your bronzes yet already.
You need to talk to Wire. Tell him to let OARTs get Hall of Fame badges.
Let him what?
Tell
Old
Wire
Arcs?
to let
Oh, the Old Arcs? I'm afraid of what will happen to the old arc if you give them a Hall of Fame badge. Here's Brooklyn Kurtz off the curl cut to Adam Smith. The player of the half can't hit. Bolton grabs the rebound for West Virginia. They're down 9, trying to cut it to 7, maybe 6. Bolton comes off a screen from Tom Krieg. Ball stripped on the ground. Bolton going to go one-on-one. Layup no good. Misses it. Gets the rebound. Can't finish again. Bolton struggling here in his new uniform.
Yeah, it was clogged up on the other end.
Yeah, I think it's not a terrible sign, though, for West Virginia. The Bolton's struggling a little bit, and they're playing decently well against a good Florida team.
Yeah, that's true. You're a half-cup full kind of guy, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Krieg now over to Bolton. Bolton going to try to drive again. Layup this time good. I think the spacing from West Virginia has just been a little off. It doesn't give guys like Bolton a lot of room to operate.
And that's a good sign for West Virginia that they're shooting almost lower. It's a 9-point game.
Yep. West Virginia, they're going to be strong. Coach Bolton's a good coach for sure, albeit a first-year coach, but strong coaches. Williams now down to Kurtz. Adam Smith jumper good. He's got 11 in the game for the Gators. 22 entries into the chats. Make sure you type badge into the chats to get to the giveaway. A steal by Jay Money. Here's Adam Smith up ahead. One-on-one. Crosses over, gets to the rim, and finishes. Nice crossover in transition by Adam Smith.
You got the 3 game, and now you got the fast break game. Everything's going tonight.
One entry. You only get one entry, swoosh. Bolton coming off the screen, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Banks. Now here's DeAndre Williams. 4 points for Joshua Bolton. 4 for 6 shooting. Here's Jay Money now down to the post for Williams. Now to Kurtz. Kurtz going to fire a 3 from the top of the key. That off the mark. Rebounded by C.J. Jones, the freshman. Now down to Bolton. Bolton's layup is off again. A little contact there, but didn't finish. Better days ahead for sure for Joshua Bolton.
Absolutely. He's just rusty.
Yeah, for sure. It was a long move from Oregon to West Virginia. DeAndre Williams splashes a 3 down. West Virginia and Florida takes a 16-point lead.
Yeah, he was a good pickup from Michigan State. Great pickup.
Yeah, really good transfer pickup for sure. 57-41. Been a coach in this league too, so it's got some experience there. Timeout on the floor. We'll see if the West Virginia bench can bring this a little closer before the 4th quarter. 24 entries into the giveaway. That's 2 bronze badges or a silver badge if you already got all bronze badges maxed out. A 3-pointer by Raphael Embiid, his second of the game, cuts it to 13. Timeout on the floor.
It's like it switched. In the beginning, the Virginia bench was making them lose the game. Now they're the ones that keep them close.
Yeah, I know. 57-44. Jay Money taking it out. Now into Justin Banks. Banks over to Kurtz. Kurtz has been a good distributor in this game for Florida as he draws 2, kicks it to the corner, finds the open man again. Justin Banks, 3 ball, can't get it to go. Jay Money with the rebound and gets fouled by Embiid. He'll go to the line for 2.
The offensive rebounds are big deflators for defense. You do all that for a stop, and you can't secure the possession.
Yep. No doubt. Money hits the first free throw. Looks like a sub coming in. That's Newell coming in for Bolton. They're going to make sure. Yeah, he does. They're going to make sure he's nice and rested for the 4th, though. But, yeah, he looks frustrated. Definitely not his day today, but we're going to see a lot out of Joshua Bolton here at West Virginia. Second free throw missed. Jones has the ball for the Mountaineers. Jones crosses over, tries to get to the rim. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Brooklyn Kurtz. Kurtz going to go up top to Smith, and he knocks in the little alley-oop layup.
Conservative. He went up conservative.
Yeah, he did. He's got 15 in the game.
6th grade student.
Yeah, he's probably the best player for the Gators today. Now CJ Jones, long three, fadeaway, in and out, no good. We've seen him make that plenty at Prolific. Now it's Kurtz running in transition again. Kurtz over to Williams. Williams down low. Little bounce pass over to Jay Money. Now to Adam Smith, gets double teamed. Money trying to drive, can't get it. Now to Williams. Williams coming off the screen from Banks. Williams with 2 with 1 foot on the line. Jumper good.
Ooh.
A lot of weapons for the Gators.
Tough shot. Tough shot.
Sure you guys enter that keyword badge into the chat for your chance to win 2 bronze badges or a silver badge. As Harris gets a layup for West Virginia, we will draw that at the 4th quarter. Beginning of the 4th quarter. Chance to make your player a little better if you're a newbie here. Just foul on CJ Jones. Kurt's going to go to the line for 2.
At the line, 2 shots.
What's more likely, Luigi getting first team All-American or Bolton getting third team All-American again?
Probably, I'd say Medici getting first team All-American. I don't expect, it's not a knock on West Virginia. I don't expect them to have, oh, I guess he did it on Oregon too, though. And Oregon didn't have a huge year last year. So I could see both of them being up there again. But I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my answer. I think it's more likely that Bolton gets it. I think Medici's going to be a big focus of teams this year. I think last year he was somebody that was a little unknown to guys, but I think he's going to be a main focus this year. So it's going to be harder to come by for him. Bolton should have plenty of looks on this West Virginia team.
Yeah.
3-pointer from Mann. He knocks that down. He's had a few chances. Finally gets one to go. It's a 15-point lead for the Gators.
If they can bring it within 10 by the 4th, they'd be promising.
Oh, Medici with a step-back 3. He completely lost Kyle Thomas. Make sure that gets in the clips. Put him on skates right there and hit the 3.
He probably heard you.
Yeah, he probably did. He's probably angry now. Double team here by Mann, and they're going to tie him up. It's going to be Jacko Yank versus White Man here on the jump ball. White Man jump. I don't know.
It's creative.
Tip ball. Embiid comes up with it somehow. Medici challenges the shot. He ends up with the rebound. Now it's Jacko Young. Backdoor. Alden Smith with the big hammer throwdown. It's a 20-point lead for the Gators.
Florida just pulling away little by little. It's not like big runs. Like it go down to 13, next thing you know it's 17.
Yeah.
It's just going.
Yeah. They got to get stops. They're not putting back-to-back stops together for sure. Main to the corner now. It's White Man over to the main 3-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Alden Smith. I'll tell you what, though. Every West Virginia player should be entering this giveaway. Chance at 2 bronze badges. Anything helps when you're a good team.
Yeah.
I'd have 10 guys in this damn giveaway right now. There's only 28 in here. Got a minute 15 left to enter that giveaway. Type badge into the chat.
Yeah, one of them tackle. I don't even know why he into this.
He'll give it away.
And he said he'd give it away to Texas Tech.
He might. I don't know if Tech needs it right now. Here's Medici, gets the steal. Oh, another steal on the backside. Newell ends up with it. Medici tried to get a little cute there. Newell,
He was out.
Thomas can't get it to go, and a missed layup there. Maybe somebody on this West Virginia team could use a contact or consistent finisher badge. That might help with those layups a little bit.
Yeah, I would say the two big things that taking out from what is that they're not getting easy points.
Yeah.
And especially in this league, you need to get easy points in teams like Florida.
Yeah.
Two is the offense. They're all congested. They're all in the same area.
Yeah, definitely. They'll figure some stuff out. New coach, Coach Bolton, new team out here, West Virginia. So they will definitely figure out those flaws. I'm sure he's seeing the same things we are, and he'll make those necessary adjustments. But, yeah, I agree. The spacing is a little off, and I'd like to see them get some easier baskets, one in transition, two off just making the right play and cutting.
Yeah.
Yank hits the free throw.
It's because outside of I think it's Adam Smith. It's just been working like performance from Florida.
And Bolton's been off for sure. That doesn't help matters as he misses another little floater there as Alden Smith throws down the alley-oop. Bolton seems like he's just maybe in his own head a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Big deep breath, my man. 15 seconds left. Maine will hold for one. Maine's going to come off the screen to the left. Now comes off the screen back to the right. Maine, long three, no good. Smith with the rebound, and that'll take us to the fourth quarter. Florida 75, West Virginia 49. Four's up in the chat. We'll do a giveaway when we come back. Four's up in the chat here to the fourth quarter. We'll check out the State Farm assist of the game. If you've already entered the contest, it won't let you enter again. So the alley-oop, that was the one was that the one we took? That wasn't the one, but it was a different alley-oop. Let's draw an entrant here. 29 entries into the giveaway. Let's see who is going to win this thing. And the winner of the giveaway is TJ Smith. Is that a West Virginia guy or is that a Florida guy? Is that a Smith? How many Smiths are there out here? I'll accept him. Go ahead and type claim into the chat. TJ Smith, and tell me who your player is. That's Medici? Oh my gosh. I'll see what Medici wants to do with it. He probably already got his silver badges. Layup by Jacko Yank.
Yank is quietly 100% game from the field.
That's nice when you can get that out of, your fourth, fifth guy.
What do you think Florida's still in this year? Do you think they're a championship team or, Elite 8 team, 316?
Florida?
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty much West Virginia from last year, right? So with a couple of decent transfers, I could see them, getting over that hump and getting to the Elite Eight probably. If they have a good season, maybe a Final Four. But I think his floor is probably Elite Eight with this Florida team. It's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Bolton fadeaway, good. So Joshua Bolton starts the fourth quarter nicely here for West Virginia.
Tell CJ to pick that.
Medici for three, no good. Rebounded by Tom Krieg. TJ Smith, make sure you claim that thing. If you don't claim it by a couple minutes left, we're going to run it again. Also the 2-minute mark. Bolton fadeaway jumper again. Joshua Bolton. Maybe he's found that little shot he likes right now. J Mac, back-to-back little 1-foot fades. There you go.
You got small fellas on. So hey, under that.
Congratulations, TJ Smith. 2 bronze badges or a silver badge for you. You can save it for your next player if you want. You can give it away if you want. Let me know what you want to do. DM me on Discord, and we'll get that figured out. Layup missed there by Maine. Jacko Yank with the rebound. Kyler Smith driving in. Tough finish from Smith. Can't get it to go, but foul by White Man.
White man. I love Florida's back tonight. As you see, Gama got like 4 points.
Yeah.
Luigi probably has maybe 6.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty spread out. I think when we see the score at the end of the game, I think we're going to see Adam Smith with about 16, 17, and then everybody else with a good spread of points.
Their tough first game for Tech. So hopefully we can compete with these boys.
You play Florida week 1?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one for sure. Definitely make sure we check that one out. I know Tennessee, Miami week 1 will be a good one.
Yes. Miami looks tough.
Yeah, they're good.
Miami looks tough. The 2 more butts and their freshman Thor and Sweat guy, I forgot. He has so many
They're just solid 1 to 10.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be a fun
We
one for
almost
sure.
beat Kenny yesterday.
Yeah. Kyler Smith down to Justin Banks. His layup is good.
Yeah, see, that's what the thing about Florida. They're not spectacular. They're just workman-like team. And next thing you know, you're losing by 30.
Yeah, for sure.
Just keep shifting.
Yeah, but like you said, West Virginia's not converting some easy looks, and Florida is, so.
Yeah.
Jay Money out to Kyler Smith. 5 minutes left in the game. Money back to Smith. See if Florida runs a little clock here in the preseason. They're going to go to the lob, and Jay Money can't get it to go. Rebounded by Tom Creed. Noble over to Harris. Can't hit the three-pointer. Now it's Adam Smith, 4.5 left. Banks into the paint. Post spin good. Justin Banks had a nice little game for the freshman too.
Yeah, that's not some house play.
Yep.
And the before it, like they meant to set a pick and they ran into each other instead. That's the offense you've been talking about.
CJ Jones, three-pointer, no good, back rim. West Virginia's still a little cold in this game. They're definitely going to have better days with these scores as Banks flies in for the flush.
Nice run in the score from the big man.
Yeah, West Virginia's got to they got a job to do, right? They got some progression guys they got to get active and get to those blues. That'll help them a lot.
Yeah.
Good thing about the progression system as Bolton hits the free throw line jumper is that you can. I mean, even if you got 4 progression guys, that's a potential 28 overall jump there if you can get them all to 77.
Yeah.
That's big time.
Big from a 70 to 77 plus that is big, guys. So you're a progression player. I don't think he came to strength lightly. He's gonna make a big jump for your team.
Yeah, you can help a lot down the road for sure. 87-57. Here's CJ Jones. And even once you hit the blue, right, you can get all the way to 84 with progression. So you can do some damage as a progression player.
Yeah, what's the name? The coach from Alabama. He was a progression. I forgot his name. Jojo.
Which guy are you talking about?
The coach from Alabama.
What's his name you said?
Jojo? Isn't it Jojo? The coach from Alabama?
Oh, yeah. He was He was a progression, yep.
Pieces. Trying to think of the other guys.
Yeah, there's been a couple who've done really good at progression for sure. 3-pointer from DeAndre Williams. Yeah, that is quite a few overall points that you could jump just by watching games and being active. So if I'm a coach and I didn't hit a home run, I didn't hit my mark in recruiting, but I got some progression guys. I'm kind of turning that into let's get guys active this season. And the other good thing is if they hit that blue by the end of their first year, they get an extra year. So now you're not going to be in too much cap trouble probably if you're West Virginia, right, going into next season. But you can possibly have, a whole new or the same team returning now with the all blue lineup.
Yeah, and it makes a big difference.
So something to definitely pay attention to for Bolton and the West Virginia squad as he goes to the post, kicks it out to Jones. Jones' 3-pointer from the wing is good. Finally gets one to go. CJ Jones does.
That was a great pass.
Highlight Gaming appreciates you with the hosted stream. Kyler Smith now over to Adam Smith. Florida going to run some clock here. They're going to want DeAndre Williams again. Jumper up and good again. DeAndre Williams having a nice little game as well. Everybody on Florida eating today, though, J-Mac.
Yeah, my stomach is turning watching this game.
Put the allegiance aside. No, I was kidding.
They had a great game, very solid.
Yeah, once I saw he was coming to Florida, I got a little worried for the SEC.
West Virginia, they have pieces. They just have to put them together. But Florida, they're the ranked Big 12 champion, pretty much.
Williams again. That'll be the final bucket of the night for Florida as they hit the 97 mark. One more game coming up tonight. Where we'll be streaming that one. That should be a great game as well as a 3-pointer is good there by West Virginia.
I kind of want them to shoot it for 100.
In the preseason, why not? 97-63. Check out the box score here. Let's check out the team comparison. Florida shot at 67%, 73 from 3. They sustained a really good percentage all game. Got some easy looks. West Virginia shot at 40% overall, only 27% from 3. And 56% from the line. But anything else here stand out to you?
Yeah, the second chance points, 6 of those 8 for West Virginia was like in the first 4 minutes of the game. So they didn't really crash the board and get off the rebounds the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think Krieg had about 3 of them in the first minute. And but the defensive guys, Florida just ate everything up. But I mean, Florida also, the bench was just really good for them. 43 points from the bench from Florida. And then obviously dominated the paint.
Florida had 27. West Virginia had 12.
Yep. West Virginia, let's check out the box scores. Wyatt Harris had 14. Bolton with 12 on 6 of 15 shooting. Krieg had 10 points, 11 rebounds. Nice game from the freshman. White Man with 9. Embiid 6. CJ Jones 5 points, 3 assists. Kyle Thomas with 4. Newell with 2. A couple steals for him as well. Main Man with 1. And Thomas Noble goes scoreless, but has 3 rebounds and a steal. What stands out here on the West Virginia side? Who played well? Who do you expect to play better on the West Virginia side?
He went 2 for 10. He went 2 for 10, so he needs better showing to help his team out.
Yeah, he's definitely capable of it.
So that's a rough outing from him. But Bolton, 15 shots. I think that's the shots he'll get every game. So this, I guess, more what they call it, consistent.
Yep. Yeah, I think the volume for Harris and Bolton's going to be what they get all year. I think for West Virginia, those two, like I said, are going to carry. Can they find a third piece maybe to give some scoring? Good.
Greg had a good double as well.
Yeah, Krieg, he was a highly touted freshman with a great rebounder at Mater Dei when they won the title. So it was a good pickup for West Virginia to sign him. He'll need some time getting into his own skin, but a double-double in the preseason is nice. And then on the Florida side, DeAndre Williams, the Michigan State transfer, had 12 points, 4 of 4 from 3. Adam Smith, 15 points, 3 of 4 from 3. So those two shot the ball lights out from 3. And then Alden Smith and Jacko Yank both went perfect. 12 points, 12 rebounds for Alden Smith, 12 points, 5 assists for Jacko Yank. And then Justin Banks right behind him, the freshman, went 5 for 6, 10 points. Kyler Smith with 10. Also perfect shooting night for him. Jay Money, 7 and 9. Kurtz, 6.7 assists for Brooklyn Kurtz. We saw a lot of good playmaking from him. Medici, there's your first team All-American. Only 5 points for him. Gumba Baba with 4. Those two are going to have some huge nights for Florida. So this is an absolute you got to love what you see if you're Coach Kyler out of the rest of this squad, J-Mac.
Definitely. Alden Smith at 12 and 12, that he could have won player of the game.
Yeah.
The Williams, great pickup. Smith, he was hot the first half. So yeah, Florida's it's gonna be a tough team.
That is tough. I just don't know how you stop them at this. Like they got multiple guys that can beat you. So they're gonna be a matchup nightmare for sure. They're gonna be tough in the SEC.
Yank was another big one.
Any final words in this one before we head off and send it to Ware for the final game of the night?
Good showing from Florida, rough showing from West Virginia, but they have the pieces to be more competitive than this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they will be, and we'll see that. And like we said, get those progression guys to blue, and they're gonna be looking nice come postseason play, and might surprise some teams in the Big 12. For J Mac, I'm Nighthawk. We'll see you guys next time on the CSBA.